Continuing on with the calculator tricks, menu 3, and then we go to 2. Remember, menu 3.2 will allow you to do systems. So, what is a system? We really refer to it as a system of linear equations. And it's just two equations that make a line. So, here's one equation. And here's another equation. Okay. I'm using x and y. This is when you use menu 3.2. So, two equations, and I'm using x and y. So press enter. This is ready. Now we type these two equations just the way they look in those boxes. 2x plus 3y equals 15. 3x plus 5y equals 12. And we press enter. And that will be the answer for this problem. Let's try another one. Let's change the letters. 3a plus 5b equals 12. And 7a minus 2b equals 10. Okay. The code again is menu 3 for algebra, and look, it says system of linear equations. Okay, so let's go there. Now, we're not using x and y, we're using a and b. So we can delete it right here. And when we put a and b in, put a comma between them. Now, this is 3a plus 5b equals 12. And this is 7a minus 2b equals 10. There are our answers. Now I know some of you might want to see the decimal form, and do you remember how to do that? So menu 2 1, and there you go. It's in decimal form. I want to do one more system. Menu 3 2, and I want to use 8 w plus 5 v equals 17, and v equals 3w minus 8. Okay, now when you put this in the calculator, we have two equations, and let's just say you forget that you're not using x and y. We're using w and v, but you forget and you press enter anyway, so let's do that. And you enter it in with the w and the v. 8w plus 5v equals 17. And then v equals 3w minus 8. And you say, oh man, I forgot to change my letters. You can go right there and change it. And just click over, delete. Don't forget to put the comma between them. I'm going to press enter and see what happens. Variable is not defined. Uh-oh, that just means we need to change the letters. Now you see how it looks like you need to start over? Well, if you go up and highlight it and press enter, it'll bring it down, and then you can correct it. You don't have to start all the way over. So W, V. And there are your answers. And if you want to make decimals, menu 2 1, you can. So that is menu 3 2. Now let's go over menu 3 3. Okay, menu 3 3. 3 for algebra, and 3 for polynomial tools. After you press 3, you have to choose one of the options here. And in class, we use menu 3-1, okay? So when you do menu 3-1, we are finding the roots of the polynomial. So we are finding the roots of the polynomial. Okay. Now, it says that the degree is 2. The roots are real. Yes, okay. Yes, that's what you want to do. You will understand. You should already understand this by now. We're just reviewing. I'm not teaching it. So, an example of something we would enter in would be something like that. And so, we call it A, B, and C. Calculator calls it A2, A1, A0. But it's still A, B, and C. So you put 4, -5, +8. And when you get this, press enter again. And there are your answers. When you get an answer like this, please don't flip out on me. We don't see this often. But that answer just means, if you remember, that there are no real solutions. That means the answers were imaginary. Let's do another one. Menu 3, 3, 1. Okay, that's what I want. Enter. And let's do x squared minus 9. And don't forget, all of these have to be equal to 0. So if you don't see the equals 0 part and everything is on one side, then it's ready to go. So A is 1 for this. I don't have a B, but I do have a C. And so I put in 1. I don't have a B, and C is -9. And there are my roots. So -3, 3. Let's do another one. X squared plus 8x equals -16. Okay, this is your problem. You cannot put in A1, B +8, and C -16, because C is not -16. You have to move him to the other side by adding him to cancel it on this side and reappear on this side. That means you have to add him first and put him over here. Now it equals 0 and it's ready to go in the calculator. But be very careful. Don't add that together. They stay separate. He has an x, he doesn't. So it's x squared plus 8x plus 16. So this is my A, this is my B, and this is my C. A is 1, B is 8, C is 16. So I'm going to turn my calculator back on because it timed out. Ignore this screen, that's just for testing. Okay, and then you 3, 3, 1. Yes, that's what I want. Enter 1, 8, 16. And not -16. See how that one said negative? Let me bring it down so you can see it. That one said -16. But what we entered in the calculator was a +16. So press enter. Press enter again. And now we have our roots. Our double root, which is one solution, if you remember. Okay, so that's how you use menu 331.